What are some of the earliest written versions of Fionn Mac Cumhaill stories? Imagine a hero whose tales have traveled through time, woven into Ireland's very fabric. That's Fionn Mac Cumhaill, a legendary figure in Irish culture and folklore. But where do these stories first appear in writing? Let's explore the earliest written versions of his adventures. The stories of Fionn are part of the Fenian cycle, one of Ireland's four main groups of ancient stories. These texts date back to medieval times, specifically between the 11th and 14th centuries. However, the stories themselves are much older, passed down orally for many generations before being written down. The earliest written account is called the Boyhood Deeds of Fionn, or Mac na Martha Fionn in Irish. This story focuses on Fionn's childhood, especially how he gains his wisdom by eating the Salmon of Knowledge. It's a key story that introduces Fionn as a hero with special powers. Another important early text is Fotha Catha Cnucha, which tells the story of Fionn's father, Cumhal. Cumhal was the leader of the Fianna, a band of warrior hunters, and this story describes his conflicts and death. It sets the stage for Fionn's rise to leadership. Then there's Acallamh na Senórach, or the Colloquy of the Ancients. This later medieval text contains many tales about Fionn's adventures and his interactions with other heroes and magical beings. It helps preserve stories that might have otherwise been lost. The Metrical Dindsenchas are poetic place-name stories that mention Fionn and his stronghold at Acallamh. These poems connect the hero to specific Irish landscapes, linking myth to real places. All these texts were written in Old and Middle Irish, blending mythology, history, and folklore. They show Fionn as a leader of the Fianna, famous for battles, wisdom, and encounters with magical creatures. For travelers in Ireland, these stories are more than just tales, they're tied to the land itself. Places like the Giant's Causeway are linked to Fionn, said to be built by him. Hills and rivers mentioned in the stories also connect to real locations. Visiting these sites offers a chance to walk in the footsteps of ancient legends. So, the earliest written versions of Fionn Mac Cumhaill stories come from medieval Irish manuscripts. They capture the oral traditions of the Fenian cycle, with texts like the Boyhood Deeds of Fionn and Fotha Catha Cnucha shaping Irish folklore for centuries.